Hey everyone, Mherex here, bringing you another video. This one I'm going to be doing my talent up on the free-to-play. Of course, if you watch the roster planning video, I kind of recommend it, honestly, for a bunch of levels of accounts, to be honest. It can help maybe you can pick up some things on thought process for how to build your account, where your resources should go and why. Um, Unless you have an extreme amount of surplus resources in this game, you're much better off taking a narrowed focused approach to your account and building your roster in meaningful and impactful ways. And I think that video will probably help. Anyway, Roxanne is my #1 priority, so she goes first, right? Getting her, and it may surprise some of you, she's not somebody I plan on using as a fighter too much. I will use her because she'll be one of my 6-star bronze ladies, so I will use her, but she's getting taken up strictly for her training ability, dual MP. It allows me to use people properly, right? And do things that you couldn't do otherwise. So yeah, that's kind of a big deal. Let's deselect this. Let's take Shayna because I have no desire to take her up. Let's do it. That works for me. That works for me. All right. This is so exciting. We are gonna have this awesome training ability. Now we just need Braun Breaker on the account, which we will get this month, and we will have all 3 dual MP trainers. 26k, green and red MP. Let's do it. Boom. Oh, it's a beautiful thing, guys. It's a beautiful thing. That was the #1 move I wanted to make. Now all of my striker tokens are getting saved because Braun Breaker is on the prize wall this month for two of the month-long coins, and he's 100% the priority. So no touchy striker tokens till he is 6-star bronze. So no more striker moves, male or female, indefinitely. Powerhouse, you guys, if you watch the planning, know it's all going towards Boss Man and then her second. So we're chilling in there. Trickster we're going to come back to. Probably going to put some in Raquel for sure. We will come back to that, and then possibly Kyrie. Acro is going into Logan Paul, and then a decent amount. We can put a decent amount of coin into her, actually. Because we hopefully will take her 21k. But I'm a little bit worried on the TP, so we will come back there. And Showboat we'll definitely come back to, and we might possibly take her 6-star bronze. Possibly. A little bit worried about TP again. So let me do some of my other top priority moves first, and then we'll come back to the ladies. We got the big one. We got Roxanne up. So let's go to the men. Again, we're not touching striker. No touchy. Powerhouse. This is I want to take him as far as I can, which is going to be a token block, I'm pretty sure. Is what we're looking at. Let's just equip his moves up. No, that was weird. Whatever. And probably a shard block as well. Token and shard likely. So hopefully next month we can get, yeah, because we don't have enough of these guys. You need to find these, a bunch of these. But you can see he actually has hype too, which is really cool. Since he's the dude, the best male powerhouse on my roster by far. I focused getting his shards on every prize wall till I got him. So you can see, yeah, we're 32 short of these to take him bronze, but that's it. And then let's see how we are Well, that's kind of beautiful. So yeah, 6-star bronze as soon as we get those freaking tokens. Yeah, I need to find out summer. I see if I can do some of these off stream, right? But yeah, let's go. I don't have victory tour, so I don't have to worry about that. So that's cool. And then I do want to level him up though, because I'm going to be using him. Because he's got stun lock stuff, right? And did this move go up? Increase your red MP by 8. It was 7, I think, which was a pain. It needs to really be 9. There we go. Now he can be ran very nicely. We can stun lock. Like so. Heck yeah. Boop, boop, boop. Excellent. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. And later on, we may end up doing this at some point with the botches. We'll have to see. But for now, stun lock is definitely going to work for us. Definitely going to work for us. So we got the stuff to make it work. I do have botch trainer and Andrade and stuff too. So that was part of it, right? And the botch gem damage here. So, and not much for red move damage. So we may switch back to the botch over the stun, because both work. Does this go to 5 columns actually? Oh boy. Yeah, I'll put this up too, and we'll mess around with both of them. Both builds. Because I have the stuff to make both work, okay? Okay. Ready. So that's that. Again, those tokens are reserved for him, so not going anywhere else with Powerhouse. That's done. Trickster, #1 move is Mosh. Max 5-star gold gives us his max training ability. And he gives us 1 multiply and generate a bunch of gems. So on an account like this, yeah, it's kind of a big deal. We have very few multiply options. Multiply trainers in general have always been one of the most paywalled things in this game, actually. Hardest to come by. Sherry would be huge if we can ever get her. For sure, but the dual MP, 2 MP and 2 multiply strength will be awesome too. And most of those aren't paywalled, interestingly enough, so we can hope to get those. Yep, this is happening. Here we go. Then we have to max him out. Max him out in filled stars. At 5-star gold, he gives you his top training ability. So we'll see which moves we have the most TP for, and those will the ones we'll max. So the level has to happen. Boom. And now we need, looks like green. Get rid of the blue. Purple and green. So green it is. Did they change that? He used to be $24.99. Used to. Why is my talent not $24.99? Did that get changed at some point? And now he needs to go up another level? All max moves. Well, that's some. When did that change? Hmm. Well then. Apparently not. Oh, that sucks. I'm not ready to commit to that today. I need to think about it. Because I was not expecting that. Agitated. It's fine. Okay. Focus. Focus. So Cena obviously has priority, but as you guys know, shards for defensive acrobat are impossible. So we need another 100,000 hurricane shards somehow before he can go up, which will likely be a while. Logan also has a really useful training ability, so I want to take him up as far as I can, because I end up using a decent amount of sub people on this account, including Cena. So this is going to really be painful with the blue TP. Been putting this one off. I don't understand what's going on with Mosh. 24.99. He was specifically set not 2,500 to get there, and he used to get there, I could swear. Wonder if it's just, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, oof, gosh, that blue TP sucked. There it all goes. Oh well. You can see I've been putting all that blue TP into him, so. But we are now on our way, though. Gross. Why is it doing that? Weird. Whatever. Just saying goodbye to my blue TP. I need 3,000 to take him up. So one more level anyway. We're fine on tokens for this. He helps so many people on my roster that I'm currently using, so. Not enough shards. So we can just kind of potentially chill right there. Let's look at his trainer and see where he needs to go. Not enough shards, as always. 18k, so yeah, that's where he's gonna sit until probably at least next month, maybe the one after, depending on shard luck. So that takes care of Acrobat, and Showboat is definitely right here. Please, he uses blue. Son of a... Probably should have done Valor first. So that was probably a mistake on my part. The only color I'm low TP on. Well, they're all low, but you know, low for me. Guess who's farming tour nodes to try and hit TP bags and also Showdown. Lame. Arrgh. Well, 1 MP in red moves. I guess it's better than nothing. Stupid. I am big dumb. I think Raquel uses blue as well. Actually, let's check here. Career. No blue TP. Okay. We are close to... Oh, hold on. Ah! That's where you have to get your TP, is in those milestones, to be honest. Alright. Heck yeah. So dumb. I'm just like, come on, man. I take that blue TP anywhere I can find it. Anywhere I can find it. Okay. So we are just out of range of that. And 21k is really where we want to get. Because big 30% move damage boost and the 2 red MP, which is huge for Mellow. Both of them. So, I did happen to notice, though, that Showdown I was close to another milestone on. Rare. 3,500. I think I can hit that. Let's see what they have for parts. Less damage from all moves. Very small one. We can do that. And we can switch this. So I think if I get 3 wins here, little detour, I get enough blue TP where we can bring him up. So let's let that do that. And detour a wee bit. And see how it goes. Yeah, it would be really good to get him another 30% for Mellow. I mean, that move's hitting for like 11 million, so 30% is definitely something, right? The more we can get, the better. And that's why the focus is there. All of the red stuff. I need to take Cross up at some point too, but he has to go so far for so little in Cross. Whereas Valor gets nice gains the whole way. So, yeah. Alright. There's one down. Hey, Momo. You gonna say hi? You can come here. Come here. I can't see, though, if you stay there. My cat has decided to help with the recording. Hey, buddy. Come here. Yeah, you're a good kitty cat. So, just double check this. Yeah. Actually, it looks like we need to get to 4250, so we can't today. Right? No, 3500 is got a milestone. 380, which should be really close. And that's one more win. And then 3800. Yeah, let's try one more. It shows a different number in the other spot, so let's see what we got. Another Aussie. Hopefully he doesn't have big boy medals and we can take this one. Just kind of a short little detour here. All gems, 115 all moves. Do not want. It'll take forever. Let's see. What about Woodsy here? Dang it. I really need to get takedown threes on him. Angle? Oh, he has first turn though, but he's not loaded. Immunity from being stunned. Yeah, we don't want that. Macho. Trying to find somebody higher Nodo to not waste it as well. You're gonna have, yeah. I figured you would. That's a yeet drip Macho, almost for sure. Uso. What are the odds he doesn't have Fury 3s on a J Uso? It's Gunther second, so he might not. And indeed, he doesn't. So, let's do it. The other thing that's nice about Mellow is the auto plays, so I can be really lazy and pet my cat while he's doing Showdown. But yeah, I think it's really important when you're doing your talent up that you do your talent up around your roster, who your fighters are. Like, have a reason for who you're taking people up. Every move you make when you have limited resources should make your roster better. I kind of screwed up with Mosh because I don't actively have a multiply gem user I'm using. And he used a bunch of, there's blue TP on him. So, but I was just really looking forward to getting him to his max training level for when I did use somebody. But I know I blew blue TP there. That was a mistake on my part. So even if you plan stuff out properly, you can still mess it up, as seen by me today. Because my reasoning is sound. He's literally the best multiply trainer on my roster. Right? So anytime I use someone like, let's say even like Steamboat, who I use a lot, for legend requirements, and he's 6-star bronze, he's useful there. So it just kind of sucks that it was the blue TP thing, right? I should have done Balor first, right after Roxanne, because I even talked about that. Like, he was probably the next most important thing in my roster planning was Balor, and I should have done him right after Roxanne instead of scrolling through my roster. So that was a mistake by me, but that's okay. It's not one that hurts me because he'll be used on this account for probably forever, to be honest. So it could be way worse. And when we get Becky, she uses multiply gems or cross breaks. Just depends what build I go. And we'll have to see what I have for her. So, you know, could be way worse, but it also could have been better. This will be so much easier when I get my promoters leveled up more. It's just a grind for those. Alright. Let's see. I don't know if that's enough TP. It's going to be so close. Just go talent. He's closer towards the top now. Might be 450. If it is, it's 400. Yeah. Okay. Let's freaking go. A little bit sketchy, guys. We did what we had to. We want 21K for the mellow. That'll do it. Perfect. Another 30% for mellow, 2 red MP. And yeah, when you look at mellow, this is 2 red MP. So I can run mellow without, and I think Piper has all colors, but we also have red in Cena here at 10%. But I think Showboat Piper. Oh, we have him as well. Oh, Alistair Black at 30%. Okay. Let's see. This is where I wish I had Rocky 76, right? Yeah, all color moves. He goes up to a higher percentage though too, so we'll probably work on Piper for mellow actually. In the meantime, that works. And now I can run that setup. And what I was talking about with cross, you have to go so far for so little. 21K is only 20%. And 17K is only 10%. So he's got to go all the way to 6-star bronze to get to 30%. It's just not really super ideal or clutch, which is unfortunate. So it's kind of lame, but this is what we got to work with. So this is what we're using. You know? All right, let's take a look and see where we're at. Oh, hey, faction. Thank you, guys. Eight, excuse me, 8 of 12 milestones. Some of those that we desperately need. Some medals. Let's see what gets good in here. It doesn't really. I mean, we want those 2,500 armory, to be honest. I really would like to get to 64. I mean, Julia Shards, she's amazing. I'm not going to recruit her, but I certainly would like to get some of them. And the Chest of Disappointment, you know, would be amazing, but I don't think on this account it probably wouldn't be very disappointing, but I don't think there's any way we can get there. To be honest, so yeah, I don't know. All right, back to roster. We're gonna see. I think I need blue for Raquel. I don't. She works on Austin quite well. So I'd love to get her to 21K actually. Okay, let's do that. We're okay on black. Not so great on yellow and purple, but we can start making some progress here on a useful trainer. Balor, we were waiting on shards too, right? Plus I need 3,000 blue TP. So let me double check Balor after this because he uses yellow and purple as well. Let me double check him. So does Rowdy Piper, yellow and black. Trainer. Why am I looking there? We're going. Yeah, I'm still short shards on him. Not very many though. So that'll probably happen at some point, maybe. sitting okay on shards, but we're 3K, 2K blue TP. So it's 2K blue, 3K yellow, and 2K purple. So that puts us down to 4. That puts us down to 2.67K. So, I mean, we do have space to work on her. Plus, we'll get more TP throughout the month, especially doing Showdown, which I need to make sure I do every day for the TP. It gives a lot of TP if you're actually doing it. Yeah, okay. EO, I wouldn't mind leveling up too. She uses blue, so focus, Mherex, focus. I think I'm probably gonna take May to 6-star bronze, as well here. But yeah, this will be great. 21K, I can run Austin, Woods, and her, right? And that'll work quite nicely for him. Since I don't have black sub trainers at all, which is annoying. I need Rocky Johnson really bad for Austin. And Logan, what were we waiting on for Logan? I think shards? Mostly waiting shards on everything. Pretty sure Logan was shards. If I'm not mistaken. Because I used a bunch of blue TP on him that I'd been putting off. And she's really good for Aussie too, so I like that. And these levels are relatively cheap on TP comparatively. Right? Once you start getting up to where they cost 1,000 per move, it really sucks. It just goes up so fast once you hit 5-star gold. It's crazy how expensive they are. This also makes her much more usable when I have to use her. Because she really needs the... I think the Tejada bomb is better, maybe? Maybe not. I don't know. At this level, not sure. Actually. That hurt the purple TP. I'm gonna take her all to 21K though. I think it's worth it for the black and the bleed. No, I'm not. I'm one thing short. Okay. One earn short. Trainer. We will get her ready though, ish. Because that earn will happen the next day. There's a Trickster one. Sure. Potentially. Let's recheck our options here. Definitely need the armory currency. That's a need for me. Good stuff on there for this account, so. Alright. Solo points, let's go. Blue TP? Hey! I'll take that. Okay, so just want to. Was his slow up? Yeah, still a decent amount of shards, so he won't be probably till next month for sure. All right, so May would cost me. We have lots of green. The yellow is a problem. 2K yellow. So that's a thing. Maybe I wait just a little bit on May because I need yellow for Balor. Well, no. Yeah. Hmm. Those colors kind of suck. So, nope, not right now, EO. Punk uses purple too. The green is fine, but purple and blue not, so he can't go anywhere. Oh, so restricted. Um, Let me look. Lex. What colors are you using? We can work Lex some. Yeah, we can definitely work Lex some. Not going to be hurt at all. Because he's such a good trainer. Oh, and then Gunther needs 21k too. So we definitely have stuff we can do still. And we have lots of red. Yeah, this works. Trying to find the right people to work on sometimes is really difficult when you're short TP and then everyone you're wanting to take up uses that one color that's the same. I feel like that happens a lot. Actually, it goes so streaky. Like even on Mherex, my big account, the TP of certain colors just fluctuates really huge for a while. It feels like sometimes everyone has one of a certain color. So Valor's not going to happen until next month anyway, so we can afford to go a little bit lower on some of the yellow here for him, and yeah, these should all be fine. Let's see where his next training break is. I probably... Those all still look really good too. 17k and then 21k. Really, we want 21k. Yeah, whatever. Not like I won't get more. At third yellow move, though. Do, 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 do. Okay. probably going to just commit to taking him up to the 21k to get the 2 purple, to be honest. Yeah, I think I'm fine to use all of those as well. Let's see, though. This is, I think this is my biggest talent up ever. 10 of 12. Oh, armory currency. Yes. Oh, man. We're only halfway, though. So there's no way I can reach the final chest. I feel like it would behoove me to stop right now. To be honest, I think I should just save it because I'm not going to get to that final chest. And there's more talent ups this month, so I can wait. Should wait. I think I can get away without this till then too. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna call it. I mean, like 41 minutes of trying to figure out who. I'll fuse him up during Flash Feud. I'll do all my fuses during Flash Feud actually. And I think like that's probably a good spot to stop. Let my stuff recuperate for the next talent up. Kind of play around with the characters, see how it goes. I have May for the next one if we're really lucky. We'll get enough of these. So I need to hit some tours up, get enough of these so we can take Boss Man 6-star bronze. And then right behind him, we want to take Piper 6-star bronze too. So need a lot of Powerhouse tokens. But as you can see, I have almost enough to take Piper as well, other than these. Because we're almost enough here, only 6 short. So really it's just need 72 of these to take both him and Piper. Otherwise we have enough of everything else to 6-star bronze. That would help my roster out quite a bit in the Powerhouse section. So I think that's a good stopping spot for this one. 10 of 12 milestones. Got the armory currency. If you're wondering why I want the armory currency so bad, yeah, 6-star silver of him, that would be huge. There's no way I'll get enough for Jacob Fatu. Let's just, straight up, there's no way. But I want to get him, and then I maybe have some left over to get something good off of the prize wall. Probably would go for probably go for gears, maybe potentially. I don't know. Maybe moments. I don't know. Have to decide then. But probably gears because I would really like to get the Piper gear. As it would be big on this account. So likely that. Jacob shards have started to become a little more available too. So maybe we can start trying to chase him down. But yeah, I really want to get 50k for this, and we only have 17.5k. If the armory's 50k is no gimme for me on this account, this would be fallback. But I have her at was 5-star silver, so this would be fallback. But or even better, be able to get both. So yeah, that's what I got for this talent up. Let me know what you think in the comments. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. And remember to like, subscribe, and share because that really helps me out. And that, guys, thanks for watching. Good luck out there.